Hi, everyone. This is Professor Jamie Dingman here. I'd like to welcome you to English 101E for spring 2022. So welcome in. One of the first things I like to do is show my students how to use Canvas. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just one moment, I'll share my screen here and we'll take a tour of our Canvas page or our Canvas site. Now, it is important that you become familiar with Canvas if you have not already had to use Canvas, as this entire course is going to take place through our LMS or Learning Management System, Canvas. Okay, so we start here from your dashboard. I'm in my student account, so I don't have access to the dashboard, but I can access my course through courses. Okay, so you should see your course. Ours for this course that I'm using is my demo. There's your CRN. You should see my course. Click on that. It'll take you to our homepage. Okay, so as we're waiting for the homepage to load, I want to make sure you're aware, just starting off, of the two different navigation panes within Canvas. So if you direct your attention over here to the left-hand side of your screen, you will see, right, this is what we call the global navigation pane. This is for all of kind of Canvas at large. You can access your dashboard or via the list of classes as I showed you to enter this class. Here's the calendar. The calendar is programmed to show you which assignments are due in which classes based on how you select it. You also have access to your messages, your emails through Canvas. You can send me email messages directly here through Canvas or directly to my Citrus College email address. I get them either way. Canvas, though, allows you to just email me from right within the Canvas. You don't have to get out of Canvas and go into your email to email me. You can email me right here from Canvas through that inbox button. Okay, you click on that and it'll take you to your mail page. Again, I can't see it through the student view. And then you have access to Wellness Studio, which is videos. If your instructor uses videos for classes, they might often put their videos on the studio. And then here's the help menu. Okay, if you get stuck on something with Canvas, they have the Canvas guides, and then there's student self-service, tutorial videos. You can always ask me a question, chat with Canvas support. Chatting with Canvas support is really fast. It's really helpful. So if you run into something and you get really stuck and you need somebody from Canvas to help walk you through an assignment or a task, feel free to reach out to Canvas support. I've tested it over years and have gone to Canvas and used the chat support. They're awesome and they can walk you through just about any kind of problem. And if it's a school level problem, then you would need to contact our tech support techs. Okay, so if you have issues with your student account, contact techs, okay, because unfortunately I don't have access to any of your accounts. I can't help with you being locked out of your student account. Okay, so this is the global navigation pane over here in the blue on the left-hand side. Let's go back into my class. Now, like I said, there's a second navigation pane. And this is over here in the white, this list in white. This is the course navigation. Okay, and this shows you all the different pages within Canvas that you have access to. Primarily what you're going to use in my class, you're going to be using the announcements. I send out announcements quite frequently in my classes to remind you of due dates, to give you the week's agenda, to address something if there's a problem or folks are confused. So it's really important that you check your emails and announcements for this class. When I do post announcements, they're also automatically emailed to you as well. So you can see most of the announcement through your email, but be advised there are sometimes I use images or videos and those won't show up in the announcement version that gets emailed to you. You have to come to Canvas to see the full announcement. Okay, but if it's a text only announcement, you'll be able to read it in your email. Okay, so announcements are here. This is where you can find our announcements. And I don't have one posted yet, but you'll see it. And once I do post announcements, I don't delete them. They stay there for the entire year, and my announcements are also searchable. So you can go back to an announcement that I made about a certain topic or help or anything like that. The next tab is modules. This is going to be our core tab that we're really using. This is where basically all of the course content is, all of the instructional materials and activities, assignments. It's all found here in the modules. Okay. Now there's two ways of looking at your course modules. There's this version, which is called the bird's eye view sort of version, where you can see all of the different items within a module and even all of the different modules if you continue to scroll, right? This is all Essay 1 module, and you'll see once we finish that, there's the English 101 textbook. Here's a writing resources module. Here's an MLA module. Here's a grammar and syntax and style module. And here's an additional resources module. And you can collapse those or expand them to suit your needs. Okay, so this is, like I said, the bird's eye view version of the modules, where you can see all of the different modules and all the different items within the module if they're published. Okay, right now I only have the introduction module and Essay 1 module published because that's what we're going to be working on. Later on, I'll add in and publish the Essay 2 and Essay 3 module. So you're going to start with the introduction module, of course, and start right here where I have the phrase, start here preparing for online learning. And this is going to take you to the other view of modules, which is the inside view of modules, where it's going to take you page through that particular module. Okay, so if we start here on this first page and we click next down here in the bottom right-hand corner, that will automatically take us to the next page in the module. Takes a little bit of time to load since I'm recording. And you can see, just go on and on and on, next, next, next. It takes you all the way through the module. Okay, if you're ready to go back out again, you want to see the overview of the modules, you simply go back to the course navigation pane over here and you click on modules. So that's how you navigate the two different types of accessing modules, okay, from the bird's eye full menu here or directly within the module. Okay, we'll come back to the modules in just one moment here. I want to go through the rest of our tabs. The next tab is the discussions tab. Now, I don't ever tell you guys just to head over to discussions. I actually have the discussions embedded right there into the module. So you don't even really ever have to go into discussions. If you want to search for them and get to a specific discussion very quickly, you could do that. But like I said, I've already embedded all of the assignments that are considered discussions, like blogs, journals, peer reviews. Those are all going to be embedded directly into the module. So you don't have to go over here and navigate into discussions, only if you want to, like I said, to quickly get to a specific discussion. So let's click on that. And you'll see I have a couple of different discussion boards going here. These are different journals and blogs. You'll read more about that in the, or see more about that in my syllabus. I have a video syllabus and like the paper text version of a syllabus that will explain journals. But just click on any of these topics to see what that discussion is all about. And like I said, I linked those journals and those blogs and those discussion assignments directly into the module. I also have a couple of open ones here in the discussion. If you feel like you have a question that you need answered, or if I'm able to do a weekly live Q&A or live session, you could ask a question that I could cover in that live session. And then also I set up usually an I need a peer review thread here for folks who miss our peer review deadline. So we'll talk more about that when we get to turning in peer review stuff. But this is where you're able to access our discussions. As I said before, though, I've already embedded them into the module for you. Here on the grades tab is where you're going to see your grades. As you watch my syllabus video or read through my syllabus, you're going to hear me explain my grading philosophy, I use what's called contract grading or labor-based grading or specifications-based grading. Essentially, I have thrown out the traditional grading system. You only get the traditional A through F grade at the end of the semester. Everything else in this class is done for credit, either complete or incomplete, and feedback, right? I give you feedback. So we'll learn more about that as we go through the syllabus. So here is your grade. You'll be able to see what you've submitted or haven't submitted and your score for it. Okay, now notice there's a bunch of little blanks with a little slash. That just means it hasn't been submitted. Okay, doesn't mean anything bad yet. If you miss a deadline, it'll tell you that the assignment is missing and incomplete. Okay, so you can see directly here when it's due. You can see how you scored on it. You're able to click on this and go directly to that specific assignment. And see what your overall grade is. Now, just really quickly, like I said, this is going to be covered in the syllabus, but to tally your grade, to keep track of your grade for this class, you're going to be keeping track of how many missing and late assignments you have, okay? And you're going to really try to keep those to a minimum. So like I said, read more about that or learn more about that in my syllabus, which, speaking of, is our next one. Let's skip over ConferZoom. And if I do live sessions, I'll do them through ConferZoom. Let's jump into the syllabus tab. This is where you can find my syllabus. I have two different versions of the syllabus going. I have a video version of the syllabus where it just kind of goes through with some light little music and kind of explains the syllabus to you. It's all text. Or you can read through the syllabus in the kind of the old-fashioned format, whichever works for you. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, I also have the syllabus as a Google Doc version too. So I guess there's 3 versions of my syllabus here on Canvas, in a Google Doc, and in the video. I encourage you to check out the video version. It's a little bit shorter and succinct, but the full policies and description of everything is going to be here on this page or on the Google Doc, okay? So just some basic things about this class. We're an asynchronous class, which means we don't have any required live face-to-face meetings. We might do some optional ones if people want that, but for right now, we're just sticking to 100% online asynchronous. So that means you have deadlines to meet, okay? But that means you aren't completely cut off from us, right? You can always email me, text me through the Remind app. We can set up a live Zoom to meet face-to-face to go over something. And you can also do those things with our tutor. We do have an assigned embedded tutor for our class. And we're gonna learn more about that on the Writing Center and Embedded Tutoring page in the introduction module. So you're not alone out there existing by yourself. You have support, and we're going to be reaching out to you. I send, like I said, lots of announcements and emails. So you'll be hearing a lot from me. You won't feel alone and isolated on your own little island. Okay, like I said, we use Canvas. I use my Citrus email. Okay, like I said, you can send me an email directly through Canvas or go directly through your own email and reach me. It goes both to my Citrus email. To sign up for Remind, you're gonna enter this code if you're in my 16-week. If you're in my 8-week class, it's @Ding101E, okay? But you'll find that specific code in the syllabus. All right, so again, if you're in my 8-week class, make sure you look at your specific syllabus for your Remind code. But what you do is text the number 810-810, enter this @Dingman101, that enrolls you in my Remind class, and then you're able to text me directly and I can text you back. So if you have any questions, concerns, want to set up a Zoom, or just need like a quick, question asked and answered, you can always shoot me a text message. Okay, I'm not on campus for this spring, but you can reach me through this phone number. This is my Google Voice with voicemail set up for you. And I will have office hours, okay? My office hours are Monday through Thursday. On Mondays from 10:15 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Tuesdays from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays from 8 to 9 a.m. and Thursday evenings from 6:30 to 7:30. I will be available exclusively for your classes during those time periods. So you could send me an email, send me a text message, or book an appointment with me through the calendar feature to reserve an office visit, okay? And it doesn't have to be a live meetup too. If let's say you're working and you have, you know, some time on your lunch break, but you're not gonna have time to like jump on and do a full on Zoom, we can always do, you know, a conference or meetup via the texting back and forth, or we can, you know, just do it via email back and forth. I consider that office hours. If you're emailing me during my office hours, we can do it that way. So don't feel hesitant to reach out during office hours, because you don't have to meet me face to face or jump on Zoom. We can talk and go over things in a couple different formats. Hold on for one moment. My cat is meowing here. Okay. So you can go through and see the materials that we're using for this course. I also have that information on the homepage. Our two core texts are Orange is the New Black by Piper Kerman and Successful College Composition. This book, The Successful College Composition, is our core like textbook for this class. And you don't have to buy it. You can buy a physical copy from the library, or excuse me, from our bookstore if you want, but you can also find the copy of this textbook here on Canvas, okay? It's an open educational resource. It's a free textbook. I have it in Canvas for you to access there, okay? When will you need these books? If you're in my 8-week course, you need both of those books as soon as possible. We jump right into the material because it's an 8-week class, right? We only have half the time to get through the material. So you're going to need that as soon as possible. If you are in my 16-week class, you're not going to need Orange is the New Black for about a month or so, but we will start using our textbook within this week, this week and next week. So you do have access to that on Canvas, so you can quickly jump into those assignments. All right, so here's the student learning outcomes. Again, sorry for my cat going off in the background. And you can go through and check out all of my policies here. Of course, if you have any questions about any of the policies in my syllabus covered in the video or covered in this version of the syllabus, you can always text me, email me, and I'll get right back to you to explain any of those things. And also, you do have an assignment called the syllabus reflection, and you can also ask me any questions you have about the course in your syllabus reflection. So let's go ahead and continue on with our tour. So just underneath the syllabus tab, you'll see the assignments tab. If you click on that, that's a way for you to access all of the assignments in the class too. It's searchable. So let's say you didn't want to scroll through all the modules. You just wanted to get straight to a certain assignment, right? Let's say you want to go to this habits of mind. So certain reading that we're doing, and there you go. You see habits of mind. You can click on that. It'll take you directly to that habits of mind assignment page. Okay, so assignments is another way to access things. Directly under assignments is chat. If I'm online and you are also online at the same time in Canvas, you are able to chat with me. However, be advised, it's not a private chat, okay? It is a class-wide chat. So if you're on there chatting with me or asking me questions, the rest of the entire class can see that chat that's taking place, which is important. Another important reason to use Remind, so that we can have a private chat, because with the Remind, there's a whole class text channel, and then there's a private channel between me and you. Canvas chat doesn't have that feature. It is just a whole class chat. So like I said, you can use it, but be advised that you know, everybody will see what you're asking me and what I'm responding to you. I have a tab directly connecting you to our library. Awesome resource. If you're on campus, please make sure, if you haven't done so already, stop in the library, get your campus ID card, get your library card. The library has just tremendous resources. you're able to study in there. You're able to book study rooms. They have tons of, obviously, books. It's a library, but magazines, newspapers, databases, and they have a bunch of different librarians that can actually help you, give you actual help with whatever it is that you're working on. So check out our library. You'll click on this and it'll take you directly to there. Here I also have the Gale in Context, Opposing Viewpoints. It's a really cool database that we'll talk about when we get over into our research paper, which is essay 3. So we don't need to worry about that yet. I do have the tabs enabled for you to be able to use your Google Drive if you use Google Drive or Office 365. Canvas has integrations where you're able to link your account and then you can just directly upload your documents from your Google Drive or your Microsoft Office 365. And then down here, here's the Student Services tab, which will take you to our student services at Citrus College. Okay, so and then emergency preparedness. So these are different tabs. Like I said, what you're going to primarily be sticking to is right from home down to assignments. And primarily, as I said, you're going to be here in the modules. Okay, so let's head back over to our modules. Okay, like I said, in order to really navigate the modules, I will give you a warning. And that is that the module is designed to be done in order. Each page within the module should be done sequentially, right? You start with this one, start here, then go to Netiquette, then preparing to use Canvas, right? You go through the pages sequentially. Because I'm presenting the content in that way. I have it designed in that way for a reason, right? But what I've had some students do is they just will jump straight to the assignment, either on the bird's eye view of Canvas or from the Canvas calendar. And then they feel confused because they don't really understand what the assignment is asking them to do because they didn't go through the other pages of the module. So please, as you're going through these assignments, the module, make sure you're looking at each page and not just jumping directly to an assignment and trying to complete the assignment. There's content before the assignment that helps you be able to do that assignment, okay? Otherwise, like I said, you'll be lost. It'll feel like it's completely out of context. So let's go back up here to the top. I want to show you just kind of how to get started here. I do have a couple of additional notes about this class, and that is making sure you are reading very carefully and understanding that this is an asynchronous class. So you do have a level of responsibility to make sure that you are engaging in the independent part of this class, right? And getting your work done on time, meeting deadlines, particularly when you're working with other students, right? And also making sure you're able to find information on your own. I do have an explanation here that there's a lot of different resources out there for you to access and learn from, particularly in regards to Canvas. Okay, I get a lot of questions about how to use Canvas. And I can't answer all of the questions about Canvas, okay? I'm your English instructor, I'm your English 101 professor, and I don't have, you know, all of the knowledge of Canvas. It's your responsibility to look up how to use Canvas because it is the college learning management system. Now, that's not to say that I won't tell you how to do things in Canvas, but I do expect you to learn how to use Canvas on your own, look things up. Canvas, like I had said, they have those Canvas guides. There's tons of videos on Canvas's Canvas guides on YouTube. And I also provide at the bottom of every assignment page, you'll see links to the Canvas guides that tell you how to do that particular assignment if you get stuck on submitting. Okay, so just keep in mind that yes, you can ask me questions about stuff on Canvas, but I'm not going to be your Canvas instructor. Okay, you're going to have to take the time to figure out how to do things like submitting assignments here on Canvas. And I actually walk you through them if you look at the videos I have on our reading strategies in those first few assignments in the Essay 1 module. Okay, so make sure you're watching the video, make sure you're checking out those links, make sure you're taking responsibility and agency for your own learning. All right, it's also really important that you're managing your time. whether you're in my 16-week course or my 8-week course, this is a 5-unit class, which means there's significantly more homework, significant amount of more of homework and of assignments due, right? Because it is a higher unit class. So keep that in mind. If you're in my 8-week class, we're taking 16 weeks of 5 units worth of material and compressing that into 8 weeks. So it will take you a great deal of time. Okay. If you're in my 8-week class, you'll need to devote 25 to 30 or more hours to getting that work done, right? Because it's in 8 weeks. And if you're in my 16-week class, right, you should be dedicating somewhere around 15 hours or so per week to getting the classwork done for this. Also keep in mind, right, that this is an asynchronous class. So there is a lot of work because we're not in classrooms together where we can do things in that class time, right? All of the class time takes place independently within those modules. So that's why it does seem like a lot of work, because you're doing it independently on the internet instead of us doing these things physically in a class for 2.5 hours. Okay. I know it is a lot of work. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It is. Trust me, I read everything you guys write. So I know it's a lot of work, but it is doable. I've had people successfully complete this class in the 6-week summer school version. Okay. So you can do it. It's just going to take some time management and some persistence. Don't give up on yourself. And if you're struggling, you can always reach out to me, reach out to our tutor, reach out to student services and your counselor. They have a bunch of workshops and resources to be able to help you figure out how to manage your time more effectively and get yourself back on track if you kind of slip off course. Okay. And what I say, go ahead and read this. I say break the work up for yourself in chunks. Okay. I had to do that in grad school when I had like 20-page papers to write. You can't sit down and pump a 20-page paper out in one night and expect it to be good work while you're also reading hundreds and hundreds of pages, right? Which is what I had to do in grad school. So I had to block off specific sections of my day and dedicate that fully to getting the work done for my grad school courses. That's what's going to work for you in this class. You're going to have to set aside specific chunks of time where you're getting the work done for this class. All right. Every week, I will also send out a breakdown. I give a breakdown, a suggestion of what you should be doing each day to get all the work done. So I break the work up in little chunks. Do this and this on Tuesday, do this and this on Wednesday, right? And so on. So if you have no idea how to really manage your time, you can always follow my breakdown. I do a weekly breakdown for you in my Sunday announcement that I send out. And then also, if you're not familiar with Google Docs, try to get familiar with Google Docs. I use them pretty extensively in this course because they're so easy to use, because it's free, because they have some great features, and because it's an internet-based writing system, right? It's cloud storage. So anytime you have access to the internet, you have access to your Google Documents, your Google Drive, and you can work on things. So I like the portability, being able to access my account and get all of my documents, depending on, no matter where I am. And there are some different little quirks with using Google Docs. So make sure you're familiar with those, kind of the basics. All right, up next, we have the Writing Center and Embedded Tutoring. I do require all of my students to have 2 conferences with our tutoring staff. You do have an assigned embedded tutor directly in our class, and we'll find his information down here. Here's our embedded tutor. His name is Robert. You can see his hours. He has remote hours and in-person hours for those of you who do have classes on campus and would like to go do a face-to-face. Okay. Here's all his contact information. I also have information on different writing workshops. The Writing Center is going to be hosting this semester, covering topics like paragraphs, sentences, right? Things like that, right? Outlines and brainstorms, MLA formatting. So check out some of these workshops. They're really good and very helpful to supplement in this class to help you develop some of those skills. And then also here is the Writing Center's schedule for their drop-in group sessions. And they also have question and essay submission. So if you can't make it to any workshops or any of the face-to-face things, or the hours of the tutoring just don't work for you because you work like maybe a night shift or something, or you have other responsibilities and classes and you just can't make a face-to-face in-person conference work, either online or in person at the Writing Center, you can do a drop off where you drop off a chunk of your work and specific questions, and the Writing Center staff will get back to you. One of the tutors will get back to you. Okay, now be mindful and respectful of these people's time. If you submit something, don't expect them 15 minutes later to have an answer for you. It generally takes 24 hours or longer. If you're submitting it on a Friday, you're going to have to wait till a Monday. Okay, but you do have that option. And I count that as a conference. If you do the drop off and you drop off a chunk of an essay or a paragraph and you ask specific questions, that counts for me as a conference. And then you will have completed one of your 2 conferences. Okay, so become familiar with the Writing Center. It's an awesome free resource. Okay, there's no cost, no fees to you. It's already been embedded into tuition, and we have other grants and money that funds our Writing Center. It's an amazing benefit for you all. And we've done some studies, some research, and the students who do use the tutorial services and go to the Writing Center or use the online virtual services are passing the course at higher rates and are developing stronger skills. So take advantage of this awesome resource. And in fact, I'll tell you, do that for all of our campus resources. Get your money's worth. We have all these offices and tutoring programs and services, and go use them. Check out what different services we have at Citrus College and get into those programs and services. Like I said, get your money's worth. Your student fees have already covered all these things. Go use those campus resources. They're there to help you be successful here, because college is difficult, right? It's rigorous, it's tough, but you can do it. And we have lots of different resources to support you. So check out student services, and also check out in the modules, those additional resources I have down at the very last module in the modules page. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to our pages. Okay, we've looked at this one. Now we're going to get into one of the first assignments in the introduction module. Okay, now every assignment looks like this. It has the same kind of basic format. You'll see the title up here, right? You'll see the due date, you'll see the points. Again, don't worry about points. It's either complete or incomplete, right? 1.0, incomplete, incomplete, or complete. There's not A, B, C, any of those different other things. It's complete or incomplete. You either do it to my standards, or I send it back to you and you have to redo it. So here's the first assignment. Okay, it is the MLA template. So for my assignments, I always try to explain the purpose, why I'm having you do this assignment and how it helps you develop a specific skill. I also include specific directions telling you exactly how to do this particular assignment, and include links to resources that you might need. And I always explain to you how I'm going to be grading you for this assignment. Then underneath the grading, you'll always find, for assignments, right, assignment pages, you'll always find the helpful links that link over to the Canvas guides that can explain to you how to do something on Canvas, right? Like, how do I submit an online assignment? Click on this. It takes you directly to the Canvas student guide and explains to you how you would submit an online assignment, which is what we do, on Canvas, right? It explains here, walks you through, even has pictures to show you exactly where to click, what to do. Okay, so again, check out those Canvas guides. Like I said, this is one of those things where I don't want you to email me saying, how do I submit the MLA template assignment? I have links right here that explain it to you, and I'm going to show you right now. So let's say we are ready to start our assignment. Okay, I've read the instructions. I've looked at all these samples here. I'm ready to set up my own template assignment. Now, keep in mind the MLA template is a hack. It's a shortcut I'm showing you. For every English class that you take from here on out, they're going to be using MLA format, and other disciplines also use MLA. There's MLA, there's APA. Those are kind of the two big ones that you'll see in college. English, the discipline of English uses MLA. So you're going to use MLA in all of your English courses around the world. It is a worldwide language association. It's the Modern Language Association. And this is our standard for all English courses around the world. We follow MLA formatting. Okay, so there's a trick here. All right, you don't want to have to set up your MLA formatting every single time you have an assignment, right? Because that's a waste of your time and also leaves margins for you to make errors on that formatting. So what you do is right from the beginning of the semester, you make a perfect MLA template. And then every time you have an MLA assignment, right, for any assignment for an English class or any other class that uses MLA, you just copy and paste into your new document your MLA template, and boom, there you go. That's what I did as an English major, because all of my papers were going to be MLA format. Why would I want to waste my time typing my name, professor's name, right? All those things that you have to do for MLA, setting margins, creating pages and headers. Do it once and then copy that same template over and over for all your assignments and just update it, right? So that's what we're doing. I'm trying to teach you an easy hack to make one thing easier for you this semester. So you're going to submit that template. All right. And as long as you do the assignment, you submit it, I'm going to give you full credit. And I will give you feedback so that you can correct your template. That's going to be important. Don't just submit the assignment and then not do anything with it. The point of it is for me to give you feedback, and then you fix that template so that it's perfect. Okay. Because I've seen students every semester who don't do that. And then they, have to be told by me, look, you're not doing MLA formatting. And that was like the first thing that we learned. So don't leave yourself that room to make those errors. Let's start off, make the perfect MLA template, and then you just use it all semester long. So once you've made your perfect MLA template and you're ready to send it in to me, click on start the assignment. And you'll see here, it takes you all the way down to the bottom of the page. Now there's different ways to submit. You can upload a file, right? If you're using like a hard copy file of a PDF or of a Word document, you can use a website URL, which would be a link to a Google Doc if you want, or you can embed it directly from your Google Drive. I would stick to these two or Google Drive because it needs to maintain the formatting. Okay, don't use the text box entry. We're gonna insert our actual document here. So let me pick out a sample document. Let me just grab this to show you guys. We're going to submit one of my peer review sheets as a sample here, because there is something I want to make sure you do when you're submitting, particularly a Google Doc. So let's say you have your assignment, you want to submit it to Canvas. So you need that URL that you're going to paste right here. Here's where you find your URL. Once this loads, see they have a blue share button up in the upper right-hand corner of your Google Doc. You're going to click on that. Okay. Takes a minute. Again, since I'm streaming, takes a minute to load. Okay, now in this box, it's going to show us permissions, once it loads, permissions and who it can be shared with. Okay, so usually it defaults to this here, which is restricted, which means only you or people that you add can see your document. That's kind of a more challenging way to do this. To add people to look at the document. What you want to do to submit this document to me or to submit a Google document for like peer review is anyone with the link. Okay, your submission needs to have it set like this. Anyone with the link. That means I can open your document. Okay, if it doesn't say anyone with the link, then I can't open your document, and I'm going to have to email you asking you to change the permissions. So please make sure anytime you're submitting a Google Doc, you've made sure you change the permission so that anyone with the link can open your Google Doc and view it to give you feedback, okay? So I'm gonna copy that link, all right? Here's my submission link, hit done. Now let's just head back over into that MLA assignment, go back in here, website URL, we're gonna paste it. And you could also send me a comment. Let me know if this doesn't open. And then hit submit assignment and it'll submit both the link and the little comment to me. So let's click submit. And you should see this process. Give it a second. Okay, you see the confetti, it throws you a little party, yay. You should see this text, this message up here, assignment successfully submitted with the green check mark. You can also see over here, it gives you a timestamp, tells you it's been submitted, gives you the time and the date, has the submission details. I can even see the original thing that I submitted, as well as the comment that you sent. Okay, let's say you realize, oh no, I accidentally submitted the wrong thing. You can always do new attempt, and that will right, just reset it and you can submit. And all my assignments generally, I think, are you're able to resubmit because that's part of my grading policy. If an assignment isn't up to my standards, you're not going to fail the assignment. I'm just going to have you do it until you get it done the right way. So you'll always be able to revise and turn things in this class. Okay, you're not going to just fail on an assignment and never have a chance to fix it. Everything in my class is all about fixing it and developing those skills, okay? So let's go on to our next page. Okay, so after we've submitted that, let's head over to the next page. And please try to get that MLA template done as soon as possible so I can correct it and get it back to you as soon as possible so you have your perfect MLA template. Okay, so your next assignment is going to be the syllabus reflection assignment for me. You'll see same format. I give you the purpose, I give you the directions, I tell you how I'm grading it. So let's take a look at what you're doing for this. So watch the syllabus video or read through the syllabus page on Canvas, you know, taking note of like things like the how I grade, how many you know, things you can miss, what my policies are. And then you're going to write a reflection based on what you know about my policies. Okay. And I have a list of questions here that you're going to answer in that reflection. Now, please make sure you're reading the instructions here because I'm telling you, I want that response to be in full sentence and paragraph format. Do not just copy and paste this into a Word document and then write the answers directly underneath each number. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a 1 page to maybe like 1.5 or 2 page reflection where you explain what you understand about this course, answering these 10 questions, okay? That's what we're doing. So you're gonna receive full credit based on you doing the minimum requirements, which is answering all 10 of these questions in a full sentence paragraph format. That should be a minimum of 1 full page and you know, go up to 1.5 pages or 2 pages. So you'll get full credit as long as you do those things. Answer all those questions and make sure it's in sentence and paragraph format. Same way to submit. Okay, hit start assignment. Do the same thing. You can upload your file. You can, this one you can use the text box. And when a text box means you can type your answer, your response, your whatever it is that you're doing right here. Now, I will say the danger with this is if your browser crashes or this tab accidentally gets closed out, it might not save your work. So I say if you're going to use the text entry version, type it out on a Word document or on a Google Doc or somewhere else and then copy and paste it into this. But generally, it's a good idea just to use your Google Doc or your Office 365 or upload a Word document or a PDF, okay? So same thing, once you're ready to submit, upload or put your link in there, so hit submit, it'll do the same process, right? You're looking for that green check, you're looking for that timestamp that tells you it was submitted. Okay, the email check-in, this one's a little bit different because you're just going to be emailing me, right? There's nothing to submit here. So what you're going to do is after you email me, what I'm asking you to email me, you're just going to come up here and you're going to click mark is done. And that is you telling me, okay, I sent you an email, go check it. And what I'm asking you to do is send me a one-word email telling me how you feel about this class so far, right? Are you feeling scared? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling a little confused by the contract grading? Whatever you're feeling, be honest. Okay, I've heard it all. And it's a way for us to establish contact so that I know you know how to reach me and so that you can see not scary and I'll get right back to you with the response. Okay, so you just need to send me just your one word, like I said, and it could be nervous, excited, bored, scared, whatever it is, however you genuinely, honestly feel about this course right now. All right, so once you're done, you sent that little email, then you go ahead and you click mark is done. You get the green done there. And then that will show up on my end as you having submitted the assignment. And I do double check those things, okay? Don't just hit done and not do the email because I go through and I check all my emails against my grade book and make sure you did it. Same thing, mark is done after you fill in this little survey. I would like to see if anybody is interested in doing like a 1 hour live session weekly or bi-weekly or, you know, and I've put a bunch of different times. If we get a good time that works for a lot of people, we'll do them. If not, then we won't do them. Okay. But this is just a little interest survey so I can see what times work for people. Now your first blog is going to be a little bit more detailed assignment like the other ones. And this is a discussion. So here's one of our first discussions. So far, the MLA template and the syllabus reflection and the email, those are all just coming directly to me. Blogs and journals are assignments that are class discussions or small group discussion. So either everybody in the class or everybody in your small group can read your responses and can respond to you and you can respond to their responses. And we just have a digital conversation essentially. So the way I have it set up is blogs are for the whole class. Everybody can see your post, you can see everybody else's post, and we can all comment on one another's posts. Journals are going to be small groups. I've divided the whole class into small groups, groups of 5, and your post is only going to be seen by those 4 other people in your group, and you can only see your group members post to those journals. It creates just kind of a smaller space for us to discuss some of these ideas. So we have whole class discussions and we have small class or small group discussions. Either way, it's really important that you're participating in these assignments. I know they're kind of smaller little weekly assignments, but these are the types of assignments that help you feel like you are engaged in an actual class, which you are, right? And you're taking this class with other people and we all have thoughts and feelings and opinions and ideas and arguments, and we want to share those. That's part of being in an academic environment, is not just sitting independently and doing nothing but reading on your own. It's doing the reading and then coming back and discussing and sharing ideas and agreeing and disagreeing and, you know, talking about what's working and what's not working and these big ideas and these processes. So that's really important that you participate in our discussions like blogs and journals, okay? And also with peer review to give feedback to one another. So we do blogs weekly as well as journals. For this first blog, I'm asking you to introduce yourself to us, to the class, and to reflect on your first impressions of the class, right? So kind of what you did in the one-word email. How do you feel? Feeling a little nervous? Or are you feeling confident? Are you feeling excited? And then I also ask you to share in your post a picture or a video of an object that you use frequently or that has special meaning to you. Okay, the post can be a written response and a picture, or you can also leave a video response for our first blog. Okay, and in fact, I'll open it up and most likely have you give you the option to do vlogs, I should say, then to do blogs and journals as videos instead of written submissions. Okay, so keep that in mind too, that if you really kind of want to get more of like a face-to-face in-person sort of feel and you want to take a break from the writing, consider doing the video submissions for the blogs and the journals. Okay, and there's a couple different ways to do that. Make sure you review how to do that here. So here's how you submit a blog. Okay, you're going to come down here to where it says reply. Just click on that. All right, and then it pulls up a text box for you to submit your blog. Okay, so this is my blog. And if I wanted to, upload those pictures, I can upload a picture here. There's pics for Canvas. And you'll see it'll then put that picture in my text box here. Okay, so that's how you do that. And then once you're ready to post it, make sure it posts, click on the post reply. That's how you leave your post. Okay. Now, to leave a comment on somebody else's post, which is part of our blog and journal assignments, you have your original post due on Fridays by midnight, and we have comments due to 2 other people's blogs, anybody in the class, any 2 people in the class, by Sunday at midnight. Okay, and that's how we get our discussion going. So you first come in here and you drop your own post, and then you're going to come back in here and reply to others. Now, here's how you leave comments. Okay, don't go up here and click on reply, because that makes it the post to the original blog. You're going to hit reply on the person's individual post. Okay, so we can see here's the test student's post. We click on their post, hit reply, not on the blog again, because that creates another original post. We're trying to create a comment. You click on the person's post. This is my comment. All right, and same thing, you have all those features. You can insert links, you can insert pictures, you can insert your own video to respond to them in video. You can do the comments in video if you want to. You can do your own post and your comments in video, whatever format works for you. I want you guys to have some choice and some agency and get maybe a more of an in-person type feel by using video. So feel free to do that. Make sure you hit post, otherwise it doesn't actually go. Okay, hit post. And there we see the response. Okay, so that the person who originally made their post, they can come see, oh, I got a comment from the test student, and that's what we do. Okay, and then we can just see this discussion going on and on and on. It'll just keep adding more people, and we scroll through and read through what everybody has to say. You do the same thing for the journal. Okay, do the same thing for the journal. And you'll see, I do the first blog myself as well. I'll make sure that's posted by the time class starts, so you can see my example. I set the example for you. Okay, so for our first journal, same thing. You can post it as a video. I really encourage you guys to do the journals as videos, since it's a smaller audience, right? Might be intimidating to you if you're trying to do a video for the entire class in a vlog, but you might feel more comfortable doing it in the smaller group setting with 4 or 5 other people. So I encourage you to try to use the video feature and do a video response, a vlog to the journals. Okay, so for journal number 1, I'm asking you, how do you feel about writing and why? Be honest, I've heard it all about writing. I know it's a tough subject for a lot of people, and we teachers, we know, right, that generally students don't like math and English. They're tough subjects, and they're core subjects, though. Everybody has to take them. So be honest, how do you feel about your own writing? Right, writing in general, you can even address that. And what do you want to change about your writing and why? And again, remember, this is for a smaller audience. And you'll see I have the guidelines listed on the blogs and the journals. These are just guidelines, okay? Your post should be about 200 to 300 words, or 2 to 3, 5 minutes for a video, but they don't have to be that long, okay? Essentially, what I want is a substantial comment. One where you're not just saying, I agree, I disagree, or cool. No 1-word, 2-word responses. I want, a couple sentences from you where you're actually trying to engage the other person in discussion, making commentary or asking them questions, or disagreeing on a point or agreeing on a point, but explaining why you agree, right? You can always agree and disagree, but explain why. That's kind of how we have a discussion, right? Not just saying, well, I disagree. There's no discussion there. Why do you disagree? That's how you would do a comment if you agreed or disagreed with something somebody said, right? Don't just stop with the agreement or disagree, right? Follow it up. Why? Okay, again, you can see the help links. Same format, click reply, and then click on people's individual journal posts to reply to them. Then you'll get into our unit 1. This will take you automatically into our next module. Okay, if we go back to the bird's eye view, you can see within the module, we just seamlessly finished the introduction module and went into the essay 1 module. Okay, and you can do that. You just go page by page by page, or you, oops, battery is running out here, or you go in and go through all the pages. Okay, now the other thing to notice here in the bird's eye view is to see if you've done the pages the way they're supposed to be done, right? It'll give it a green check mark, and that means you've completed what you were supposed to do in this module. And I'm asking you to complete all the items in this module. And it tells you right here what you're supposed to be doing, right? So this first page, by February 25th, you should view it, and you can see it says viewed, and I have a green check mark. And we can see all those pages, we viewed them, and they have green check marks. Okay, and then when we get to the assignments, we can see MLA template. It's due by February 25th. It is submitted, right? I submitted it, and we see the green check mark. Now notice the syllabus reflection. You see it doesn't have the green check mark, and it says submit, not submitted. And that's because we haven't submitted it yet, right? So this little bit of information and these little bubbles and check marks over here show you exactly what you still need to do. All right. And then, like I said, if we've already gone through some of these pages, you want to go back to the syllabus reflection, you just jump right back to the syllabus reflection. Okay. And we left off in essay number 1. So go ahead and click on this. And this will take you into the first actual page of our essay 1 module. Okay, once we finish the intro, we jump right into our essay 1. So you can read through this. I do have a video about our unit 1 and what we're doing for these assignments. Make sure you read through this page and check out my video. I also have video explanations on each of the assignments that show you exactly how to submit those assignments and what I'm looking for. So if you have any questions with any of the assignments, and like I said, even if it's a Canvas question, I don't mind. It becomes a problem if you're always emailing me about questions on Canvas, okay? Try to look those things up and use those links that I've put at the bottom of every essay page, okay? Those are what you wanna do first. And then you can always email me if you're still struggling. The explanation, watch this video. I explain how to do how to use our assignment sheet and our assignment grids. Assignment sheets are essay prompts. This is the actual essay assignment that we're going to be working on for this first unit. We're not there yet, but I do like to have that visible for you starting on the very first day. This one's really important, the assignment grid. My video will explain what that is, but essentially it's our calendar for this entire first essay unit. And I explain to you everything that's due and when it's due. And so you can plan out your work and figure out when you need to block off your time in order to get the assignments done by the due date, by the deadline. Okay. All right. So this is locking me out since it's in my student account. Let's leave the student view. So it'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so on your end, this is what you should see, the link to the assignment grid. It'll open right up for you to the assignment grid. I also have it set up so that this will embed itself here, but you can get to the document here through the link. Okay, and like I said, this is the calendar essentially. All right. So you can see everything that we're doing from the beginning of the unit to the end to the submission day. All right, so make sure you take a look through those documents. Of course, like I said, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you don't understand something, right, or you need more help or guidance, please feel free to reach out to me via text, via email, and I will help you, okay? And don't forget about Robert, our tutor. We also have an embedded tutor who is assigned specifically to us to help all of us. And as I said, use those resources. So it's been a pleasure giving you this tour. Again, I'm your professor, Jamie Dingman. You can call me Professor Dingman. You can call me Ms. Dingman. You can call me Jamie. I'm fine with any of those things. I hope you have an awesome semester, and I'm excited to work with you all. See you soon.